We're back with another fun-filled episode of Latitude Margaritaville Island Time. Last week, we took you to the world of true artistry with the Acrylic Artist Club at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head. This week, we're stepping onto the center court with our talented tennis pro, Howard. Look at all the recent fun our residents have been having. Oh, dancing under the stars. Hurricane pool party. Zach Brown tribute concert. And now over to our friends enjoying the Zach Brown tribute concert at Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head.
We are listening to the Zach Brown tribute band and enjoying community and friends. I love it. Look around. Why would I not love it?
Good morning, Howard. Thank you for joining us. We're on the Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head property. We're at the tennis facility, along with bocce and pickleball in our foreground. But speaking of pickleball, Howard, let's chat and walk a little bit here. Tennis. I know that there's a huge emphasis on pickleball, and pickleball is an amazing sport, but we can't forget tennis. Tennis is just as important, and we do have a lot of our residents playing tennis. In fact, I think that there's a tennis club, obviously a tennis pro, so there's a need. So what's your take on tennis these days?
Well, tennis, in my opinion, is a legendary sport. I think it's the origin of all of the major racket sports. For adults, tennis is an amazing sport. No other sport can offer the health benefits that tennis can to our population.
And we're not just talking cardio, we're talking a lot of different
talking, social skills, agility, in addition to the physical rewards. And there was a major study out of Europe that many of the tennis facilities quote as far as the health benefits. Tennis, above all the other sports that were analyzed, in this study of over 16,000 people, had the greatest health benefit with regard to longevity. It added 9.8 years of life to each participant. I could live to be
108 years old then.
So the health benefits of tennis are amazing.
Yeah, and you said social, yes, social, but it's one of those sports too, when we learned early on, like golf, we learned the benefits of how to act as a human. There was the social aspect, there was the gentlemanness of it, just the way that we interact with each other on the court, how we should interact with each other off the court, correct?
Exactly, and tennis is a great forum to allow people to participate and to socialize. Right. And, to get involved with each other. The camaraderie that I see in tennis is amazing, and that goes for just community tennis as well as competitive tennis.
Sure.
Competitive tennis inspires, certain, instincts, but it's all usually well controlled and the benefits are clear for social skills.
And what do you see, not to bring up the sister sport, but what do you see the benefits of the two? When we have pickleball players and tennis players, do you see more tennis players playing alongside with pickleball, or is it one or the other? What's your take on that?
Well, I see a carryover of both sports to some extent.
Sure.
A lot of the pure tennis players stick to the sport of tennis. Now, tennis does involve a greater geographic area to cover.
Sure. Well, let's walk through one of our courts.
There's more athleticism in tennis that I feel, as my opinion, with regard to to the sports. But within our age groups, we can manage that. Even if you're a senior adult, you can still actively participate in tennis.
Sure.
But it does involve conditioning. It does involve some physicality and athleticism, and to me, that's a greater motivator to participate in the sport.
Especially at our age, and I don't want to say just because we're older, we have to do different things and things differently. But what a great, and I'm a cardio girl, I love the aspect of running. This is a lot of court to cover. Are we still playing doubles or are we playing singles?
There's equal interest.
Okay.
In the 55 and over age group, we tend to see a lot of doubles.
Okay.
Doubles has a lot of benefits with regard to, not only the physical interaction, but social
Sure.
interaction. And
We have to communicate as a doubles partner. There's got to be communication out there as well, too.
Exactly. And doubles is very popular.
Oh.
And, there are all levels to accommodate different skill sets.
Sure.
So, we have a group of people. We want them to all feel comfortable with each other.
Do we have different levels here? Are there a lot of different?
Yes, there are many different levels. The USTA obviously has a breakdown of different skill levels
Sure.
that people will place themselves into. But on a community level, recreational level, tennis players tend to fall in with groups, and to be honest, that tends to be very favorable because they enjoy that.
Yeah, and we do. We need that. We enjoy that. It's such a great facility, and we have 4 courts on the properties, 5 courts because we also use the multi-use court, which is great out here too. I've never played the game of tennis. I've always, and I can't tell you how many times I keep saying I'm going to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. What's going to bring me out here? How do I want to get started? Do I want to contact you? Do I want to go to a mini lesson or just meet up with friends? What's your best advice?
We encourage people to participate in the clinics.
Okay.
So here at Margaritaville, for instance, we offer a weekly clinic, which to some extent breaks down to skill levels, beginner, intermediate, or more advanced. We do have private lessons where we can work one-on-one. It all comes down to mechanics, movement.
Sure.
We do talk strategy, when we go out.
I got to get the basics down first, right? I got to know
So
the
we
serve
talk
and all of that good
mechanics.
stuff. Okay.
Exactly. Tennis is all about moving your feet, footwork. That's the foundation of the entire game. And it does require a certain physical prowess, so we encourage, work in that direction as well during our clinics.
I fancy myself with fancy footwork. I don't know if that's true or not.
It always helps.
And I do see people that are overlapping into ping pong or table tennis. And when I went to go watch the table tennis club, they had quite a few people, and I would say a good 10 or 15 people that were playing were actually tennis players. So there's the eye-hand coordination.
The hand-eye coordination is important.
Yeah.
It's the spatial relations of a moving object, a ball,
and we lose that as we get older.
Exactly.
We forget that depth and that range that we need or that we have.
Yeah, and I think tennis is a great game to maintain your fast twitch fibers and hand-eye coordination. And, it's all tied in, to the sport.
I can't do this if I can't do this.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Now I just got to incorporate one to the other, make it make sense. We can make it make sense all day long. Just come out and join us and have a great time. And whatever sport you'd like to play, we've got you covered. And now look what's on the horizon for our residents to enjoy. Father's Day festivities. It's no-key karaoke. Born to party birthday celebrations. Game, set, match. What better way to brush up on your tennis skills than in the convenience of your own amenity? That's it for this episode of Island Time, and we'll see you again soon.